All right, team, snow day at home workout number 2. Here's what we got going on today. We're gonna do 5 minutes of Turkish get up practice. Whether you have a dumbbell, kettlebells, or honestly no weight at all, this will be good to just kind of practice going through that range of motion, and it's gonna be a good way to kind of warm up the body a little bit. We'll be doing that for 5 minutes. Then we'll get a 90-second break, and then we're gonna go into 5 rounds of this next part, which is gonna be 1 minute max dumbbell snatches or kettlebell snatches, 1 minute of max lunges, and then 1 minute of max bent over rows. So whether you have a dumbbell or kettlebell, we're gonna still make this work. Even if you got some body weight stuff, we can kind of work around that or find something around the house to swing. Then we're gonna get 1 minute of rest. We're gonna do that 5 total times. So we're gonna go snatch, lunge, bent over row, rest 5 times for a total of 20 minutes here. Now we got about 20 seconds before we kick things off. Pause if you need to kind of warm anything up, get your gear out that you need to get out, and then hit play to come back and we'll get ready to rock and roll. We're gonna start with the Turkish get up. I'm gonna go body weight for the first one, talk you guys through it, and then we can add weight after that. So let's go ahead and get started here in about 5 seconds. We're gonna start on the ground. I'm gonna go really slow with you guys here. Let's first start by bringing the right foot in close to the booties, that knee's up. That right hand also goes up to the ceiling. Imagine you got a, 200-pound dumbbell there. The left arm goes out to the side, about 45-degree angles. The same thing with the left foot. It's gonna kick out to the side there. We're now going to roll to that elbow. Now, that's a big common mistake. A lot of people try to sit straight up, and it's more of a roll to the side. Then I'm gonna press through that left hand to come on up, elevate my hips, sweep that leg back behind me here, and then come into this kind of a weird lunge position. From here, I can do 2 things. One, I can either bring that foot over into the lunge position, which I prefer to do. The other option is to go ahead and pivot on that back knee. Now, that doesn't feel too good to me, so I like to always just take that foot over. Now I'm in a lunge position. I'm gonna go ahead and stand all the way up. Reverse lunge, the leg that you can tap is the one that goes back. Then you can open that leg back up here or pivot the back leg. Kind of depends on what you like. I like, again, to open that door, so I got space now to get my foot through. I'm gonna go ahead and trace my leg all the way down to the ground, sweep that leg back through, find the elbow, and then all the way back down to the ground and slowly bring that weight down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. We'll do one on the other side as well. This is about 1:30 there. Let's go ahead and take the left leg up, left arm up. We'll go a little bit faster this time. The right arm goes out to the side, right leg goes out to the side as well. Roll to the elbow, then to the palm. Press through the palm to raise the hips, sweep that leg back, level things up. Now again, here's where you can pivot or adjust that knee. Stand out of that lunge, reverse lunge. The leg that you can tap is the one that goes back. Open that leg back up, trace the leg down to find the ground, sweep the leg back through, elbow, and then all the way back down to the ground, and gently be careful bringing whatever weight down that you got up. Cool, we got 2 minutes now. We got about 3 minutes to go. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 with a dumbbell and 1 with a kettlebell. So we'll have fun to do both. Ignore the dust on my dumbbells. I promise they do get used. So I'm gonna start on the right side. You're probably on your own journey, knocking these things out of the park, so you do you. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 here on my right side with this beautiful 40-pound dumbbell that I have. There's nothing really fast about a Turkish get up. It's all about maintaining your positions and being strong in those positions as you move through each one of those steps. And again, breaking it down, making sure that you own that position and that you're strong there all the way through, gently bringing it down. Cool, that was 1 for me. It's at the 3-minute mark. I got 2 minutes. I'm gonna do the left side with a kettlebell. So showing you an option here with a kettlebell. I'll use the same weight, so I'm not like super biased towards one side. I got the left arm coming up. Now, if you do have a heavy kettlebell or heavy dumbbell, the way that you can get this kettlebell up is to kind of go into like the fetal position, right? And you're gonna hold that kettlebell. And now you're gonna use your body weight to kind of roll it forward onto like your chest, like a bench press position would be. And then you can either use that other hand to help get it up or kind of slide here. I'm gonna turn it to the side for you guys so you get the good angle. Again, I'm gonna roll to the elbow, to the palm. Taking my time, keeping my eye on the kettlebell. Making sure I got it under control. If I can see it, I can control it a little bit better. Up, leg, sweep the leg, and down. And now again, gently I'm using both hands to help bring that kettlebell down. And then I'm gonna roll back to kind of that fetal position to get the kettlebell or dumbbell on the ground. Well, we got 30 seconds. If you wanna get one more in, hey, go for it. If you wanna go ahead and start picking out your the 40 feels pretty good. I might use that today for the workout. So yeah, 40-pound kettlebell, 40-pound dumbbell, that may be a mistake, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to where I'm a little bit more in view here. All right, we got about 10 more seconds. And then we'll have a 90-second break and we'll break down the movements a little bit more before we kind of kick things off here. All right, 3, 2, 1. If you're done, great, go ahead and call it there. Now, if you only have like 1 or 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, we may just be using those today. That's okay. All right, team, now that we're done with those Turkish get-ups, it is now time to move on to the main part of the workout today, which is gonna be kind of like an EMOM. We're gonna go 1 minute max snatches, 1 minute max lunges, and then 1 minute max bent over row, 1 minute max rest. And then we'll repeat that a total of 5 rounds. Now again, I got a kettlebell and a dumbbell to choose from. Totally athlete's choice on these. These are all gonna be kind of weighted, but if we need to, on the lunges, we can drop that weight and just kind of lunge in place. We'll kind of talk about that once we get there, but we get about 15 seconds and we're gonna kick things off here in 10. It's gonna start with the snatches. I'm gonna start with the dumbbell because I feel like most people have dumbbells at the house, so we can make that work. So we're gonna count our reps, see how many that you get. Going here in 3, 2, 1, here we go, 1 minute. Now on the snatch, I'm gonna alternate in a couple different places here. This is my overhead transition for my snatch. You can also transition down at the shoulder, drop it off here. It's a good option, I like that sometimes. You can also transition all the way down on the ground. Set it down, snatch it up, all the way back down, and switch. One's obviously faster than the other. We have about 30 seconds left. During this, I'm thinking about aggressively opening up my legs, pull, punch that dumbbell all the way to the ceiling, and then bringing it back down in good position. Got about 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. We're now gonna go right into those lunges. I'm gonna grab that kettlebell and hold it here in the goblet position, alternating my lunges. When I do this, I wanna think like my legs or my feet are on train tracks. So I'm not walking a tightrope. Now I got 5 rounds of this. You get 5 rounds of this. Maybe you make it less if you need to. So I'm pacing things out here. That first round. We get about 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Next is bent over row. Now I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell and I'm gonna switch at the 30-second mark. Now what you can do as well is count your reps, and when you're at the 30-second mark, try to hit that number again. Try to keep my shoulders level, pulling that weight into the armpit. Palm is facing out for now. There's our 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and switch. Hinge forward. You can also do this like a lawnmower row, like that. Ring, ring. We'll start. I like this option here too. 10 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1, rest it. Cool, 1 minute rest, easy day. So I'm gonna trade out the dumbbell for the kettlebell. Now, kettlebell snatches can get really weird. Pretty high technical movement. So if we need to make an American swing, I'm good with that. What is a good option? Or a single on the American swing. Don't try that. I'll keep you guys safe at home. 30 seconds. Now, if you counted your reps the first round, try to get the same number for round 2, 3, 4, and 5. I did a bad job counting. I was trying to talk to you guys. So I don't know how many reps I got. So let me see what I get this round. I'll be a little less quiet. A little bit. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, kettlebell, here I am talking again. I have to stay on that one side. I don't have to, but transitioning will be tough. So, let's stay on one side. Shout out if your weights are cold in the garage. These things are freezing. Here we go, 30 seconds on one side. Did I count? Absolutely not. Come on, JT. Still stay strong. Overhead position. Strong and controlled on the way down. And I'm gonna set it down. We got our lunges coming up next. One goblet style this time. Holding the kettlebell here by the horns. Breathing heavy already. This thing is so cold right now. It's like 17 degrees out. Garage is not insulated or heated, so it's a little chilly. It's the 30-second mark. I'm gonna sit down just for a second. These hands and get back to work. Chest stays up. Smooth pace. Own your positions. Rested. Bench over row. Here we go. I'm gonna go lawnmower. I like it. On that one side. It's tough to get like pulling strength done with a single dumbbell or kettlebell, but man, these are effective. All right, switch sides. If your weight's too light, add a tempo, go down slow, right? Take your time, pull up fast, go down slow. Maybe even add a hold. Boop, hold it, slowly lower it down. 5 seconds, almost there. Boom, got that last one. Sound effects are optional. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the dumbbell for a round. That felt pretty good. I don't know what it is, that kettlebell was cold compared to the dumbbell, so that's me. So, did you count your reps? If you did, put them in the comments. If you're doing this workout, when you get done, definitely tag me, tag Fit Factory. Let us know how it went. Woo! We're getting it done. Snow days, doesn't matter. All right, am I gonna count this round? I wanna try. I'm trying to be quiet this round. You know me, it's hard to get me to stop talking, but I gotta count these reps and see what I get. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, I should have done 20, 40 to get it out. Anyways, to the lunges. Next time, we'll start. So funny. 21, another odd number. Odd ball, here we go. I did 11. 11 on each side, sounds pretty nice. Gets me 22, right in that ballpark of everything else. Holy mackerel. Okay, I got done. I'm gonna add 2 more. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, right at the clock. Okay. Gives me 13 on each side. Weird, I know, but I like it. All right, back to the kettlebell. Wolf, this thing is Ice King right now. He's the White Walker, if you will. Game of Thrones reference for those who didn't get it. 30 seconds. All right. 1 round dumbbell, 1 round kettlebell, 1 round dumbbell, back to the kettlebell. So we're in round 4. Here we go. 10 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's 9. I'm gonna switch at the 30-second mark. And 9 will be even. He's even that round for once. 9 and 9 lunges. This time for the kettlebell lunges, I'm gonna hold the kettlebell by the ball. How to do that? Take that kettlebell, swing it, grab it, lunge it, twist it, pop it. Okay, he's loosen it. 20 seconds. All right, bent over row, womp womp, here we go. Oh, here's that 11. I'm gonna switch so you get the same thing on the other side. Here's 11 with a little bit of time to spare. I'm good with that. Call it there, get my rest. One more round. Is it working? Are you sweating like I am? Oh man. I got the isolation fever. All work and no play. Make Shaq a dull boy. Another movie reference. I said the other day, my toxic trait is making a bunch of movie references that nobody gets. One more round, team. Snatch, lunge, row, done. 4 minutes of work. Easy day. All right, snatches. Going back to the dumbbell this round. See with what you got. Here we go. Each rep should have its own cadence, its own rhythm to your breath. Try to dial it in. I exhale on the way up. I inhale on the way down. Except that time, it's hard to talk into it. If you need to breathe, right here at the top's a good spot. Stay with it. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. One more. Beep up. Done. Lunges up next. Back to that goblet position. Here we go. No rest for the fittest. That's you. Even if you gotta drop these to body weight, totally cool. And done. Renegade row, or not renegade row, but bent over row. Here we go. I went 13 on that side. Force myself to get 13 on this side. Oh man, I got time to spare. 2 and 2, 14, 15. Can you do it? 14, 15, done. Whew. Enjoy that rest, that feeling that you get after the workout's over. Whew. We're gonna stretch it out now. Whew. You got hot quick. I'll lower this camera. All right. My floor is not the cleanest, but it's a garage. What do you expect? Part of the dust. All right, extend that right leg out. We're gonna stretch out hamstrings, a lot of hinging, a lot of lunging for the glutes, and that lower back got fired up. I don't know about you guys. Whew. Go ahead and switch sides. Ooh. Yeah, needs a little cleaning in here. Sorry, I wasn't expecting company. I wish I would have known you were coming. I would have trimmed my antlers. Anybody got that movie reference? Drop it in the comments. Sway might know. She's been around me enough. Feet together, knees go wide. Woo. Good job, everybody. Way to show up and do something. Even if we modified it, we didn't have the appropriate weight, it's too light. Cool, you got more reps probably. Straight legs. We're gonna reach on back with our fingers facing the opposite direction. Open up that chest. Or maybe you had too heavy of a weight. That's okay, you probably got less reps, but you lifted more weight, so good work, congratulations. Good, one of my favorites. We're gonna take the right foot over the left leg, twist to the right side. Yeah, you can get a lot of good fitness in with just a single kettlebell or a dumbbell. Notice I did both. I mean, you can get some serious fitness in with just one weight. Just pick a weight that you know. If you ever go to buy a weight, switch sides. If you ever go buy a dumbbell or a kettlebell, try not to let the ego, which I know is hard, get in the way of what you want to buy. Like, you may want to have a 50-pound dumbbell for snatches and bench over rows and all that stuff, but can you use that weight in a workout? If you spend more time with that weight on the floor or your hands on your knees, it's probably too heavy. So I always think about buying lighter weights first. When I was buying my little collection over here, I started with like 20 to 35s. Super duper light. So I want to be able to do the work. Because again, if you make it harder, slow down. It's going to add more time under tension. All right, we're almost done. The other thing is you got 3 types of weights, right? You got weights that kind of whisper to you. You're like, go faster, this is lightweight. Whatever that is, right? It's kind of creepy, I know, I'm sorry. Or you got weights that yell at you. It's entirely too heavy. You're about to break and die. Oh my God. Okay, those are weights that yell at you. What we need to find is weights that talk to us. It's like right there in the middle. It's like, man, you can keep going. This is hard, but keep up the good work. That's the kind of weight that you need to find. I use a 40. I got 45s, I got 35s. I had tons of options to choose from, but today, for what I was doing, and having to talk and perform somewhat through it, I figured that would be around the appropriate weight there. 35 would have felt better, I'm not gonna lie. 50, I don't know if I'd still be talking to you guys. If I was using the 50, it'd probably put me a little bit more in a deficit than I like. But so when you're going to find weights, if you're gonna go buy weights, just to have 1 or 2 at home, I think it's a great idea, just in case something like snowpocalypse happens, or you just can't make it to the gym one day. You can do this, just turn this back on. This is gonna live forever on YouTube, okay? So unlike the at-home COVID workouts that lived on Facebook, after so many weeks, the quality drops. It's like 380p or whatever. It's like a flip phone camera quality. And then you got to watch it on your computer. This, you can pull it up on YouTube, on your phone, on your app, on a TV, on the app on TV, and do it at any time. It's gonna live forever there. So maybe in like 20 years, somebody's gonna do this workout and be like, what was he talking about? Wish I knew you were coming. I would have trimmed my antlers. We're gonna Google it later, figure out which movie it's from. All right, let's do one big clap all together on 3, even though I'm not there with you. Let's do that big clap all together on 3. 1, 2, 3. See you guys in person, hopefully tomorrow. All right, good work, everybody.